Okay, I think we're recording. So what I've done so far is I have 3.5 cups of flour in the KitchenAid with the dough hook, and I already started with 3 eggs in here. So the total recipe is 5 eggs. So that's number 4. And number 5. So 3.5 cups of flour and 5 eggs. Take the 5 eggs, whisk them together. I don't know if you can see that. That's it. Good. Pinch of salt. Pinch of salt. And we're ready to mix. Now, depending on what flour you're using and how large your eggs are, sometimes you need just a little more water. So we'll let this go for a while and let it mix. And if we think that it's a little too heavy and not coming together, we can add just a little water. So I'll get a little water together just in case. See that it's just pulling the flour from the side walls, and let it do its thing. Don't put the water in too fast thinking that you need water. Let it do its thing. And I have just a little water in here. It's not going to need a lot. go. Now it's starting to come together. There it goes. Just a very low. That's about it. It's mixed. There we go. Just move this out of the way. There's your dough right there. It's pretty firm. It feels firm. And all I do is just kind of roll it out like this. Saran wrap. Of course, it sticks on everything that you don't want it to. That's it. Pack it in Saran wrap, like so. And let it rest for at least 30 to 45 minutes. There you go. Let it rest for about 30 to 45 minutes, and it'll make the dough a lot more pliable. If you wanted to now, you could actually take this dough, put it in the refrigerator, and if you wanted to roll it out tomorrow, you can do that too. Just take it out of the refrigerator, let it get a little warm, and roll it out tomorrow. But we're gonna wait a half hour or so, and then I'll start rolling it out using the machine. Okay, so we're ready to shoot. The dough's been sitting here for a half hour, wrapped in Saran wrap, and you can see now that it's a lot more pliable than what it was when I first took it out from mixing it. So on the front of the KitchenAid is a head that comes up like this. That's simple enough. And these are the attachments that you can buy for the KitchenAid. And this one here is just a roller. And there's a knob here that goes from 1 to 8. And as you change it from 1 to 8, the rollers get wider. And number 2 is a little thinner and a little thinner. And 8 is paper thin. So we're going to put it on number 1, which is the widest roll. And we'll pop it right in like so. Push it all the way in. And screw it down. And we'll open up. Now I only keep the dough open on just enough that I'm going to roll out, because you don't really want it to dry out too much. So I'm going to take a small piece like so, like that. Okay, close this back up like that. Squeeze this down. and you can see it's a lot more pliable than what it was. And I don't know if you'll be able to hear me with the machine on, so I'm just going to run it through. I always run the dough through 2 passes on each number. And I'll probably take these to like number 5 or so for fettuccine noodles. Plug in the machine, that would help. Okay, here we go. So now you turn the machine on, these rollers are actually spinning now. And there you go. Like that. Square off the ends. Run through. And you only square off the ends on the number 1 roller, like that. There you go. Now I'll speed this up. So that's 2 rolls on number 1. Flip it to number 2. Flip it to number 3. Okay, and there it is. So, normally I'll do this for this whole ball, and I'll lay these all out on this sheet over here, just lay them out flat, and then put the cutter on and cut all the noodles, and then depending on how long they are, because I'm going to leave them this long, I'll cut them this long, and then I'll cross cut them after I cut the fettuccine noodles. So for now, I'll just show you a cut. So we'll take this off. And this is the fettuccine cutting tool that has no adjustment. So this will automatically just cut the fettuccine noodles. Pop this in the machine. Go like this. Turn the machine on. And there they are. It's that simple. And there it is. And so now these are still a little wet. I forgot that I had this. It probably won't be big enough for what I'm making, but bingo. There it is. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. So now I'll cut another piece and we'll show you how that works. Okay. And again, I normally roll all the flats out first and then put the cutting wheel on. And there it is. I just put them on the drying tree right like this. Spread them out a little. And we did flour them up a little on both sides, just on a cloth on the countertop. Flour them up, and now I'm going to run them through the fettuccine cutter, right? Okay, ready for the cutter? Okay, this will go a lot faster now, huh? Ready?